I think it's helpful when you think about the review process to first understand how is the divisional corporation finance organized. So obviously there's the division director at the top, but underneath that there is 11 industry offices. And so that's key for you to know as a registrant, that you actually are reviewed by an industry office, and the industry office that you file in is determined by your SIC code. And a helpful tip for you if you're trying to figure out what industry office do I file in, if you go on your Edgar filer page, it's actually in the top left corner. A lot of registrants don't know that, and it says Assistant Director Group 5 or 6 or whatever it is. And then when you want to figure out, well, what does that mean to me? How is that very useful information? She said that was a big tip. Well, there's a separate publication that the SEC has on the CorpFin website that's part of the SEC's website that is exceptionally helpful, called the Filing Review Process. And it shows you what those 11 industry offices are, and it shows you the personnel that lead those groups. So the assistant director, the branch chiefs, the accounting reviewers, at the top levels, not the lower levels, but the leaders. And another very helpful hint that many people don't know, so Brian, I'll ask you if you know this, is when you're online, and you have to be online, and you click on those names, it actually gives you their email address. So if you wanted to reach out to one of them, you actually have their email address, and you can send them an email to ask for a helpful time to talk about an issue. And so that's key. So their filing review process has all this information that I'm going to provide you in greater detail. So you have these 11 industry offices, and then there's a team of accountants and a team of lawyers in those industry offices, and there's a screener who screens your filing. So that's your 10Ks and your 10Qs, IPOs, registration statements that come in.